everybody. Okay, so author Colleen Hoover has her best-selling novel, It Ends With Us, being turned into a movie, and it is starring... Exciting, but are you excited about this? It's going to be starring Blake Lively. Yeah! Well, the first on-set photos are out, but then fans on TikTok, they are expressing themselves, and they are not happy with this casting. They say, for one thing, she is much older than the character in the book. So when you have a beloved book and you're reading it and it just feels like these are people you know, and then there's a casting in a movie and the person is not the person in your head, okay? Yeah. Jax, has that ever happened to you, and what do you think of this particular casting?
Have I read this entire book, and am I really passionate about this upcoming movie? Yes, and I'm so disappointed. I was so excited. I'm so disappointed. I love Blake Lively, but this is not it. This was not the right choice.
She's not your Lily?
She's not my Lily, and you said it's the age thing. And look, I think that you have to have some space, because I think what you're reading and what you're imagining and what they put on screen, they're not all gonna align, and you can't be too hard on the casting director, but Blake Lively is much older, and she's too big of a star. I think that this was a fantastic opportunity to give a young actress a leg up and really, have her take off. I also think, I think that Book Talk, they call it Book Talk, the book-loving community on TikTok, and they are ravenous, I'll put it that way. I think that they're disappointed, and rightfully so. I just, I think maybe choosing Blake Lively was an idea because, hey, we'll have this big star, we can use her name to bring up the book, but I don't think that they needed it. I think this book alone and the following that it has enough legs to stand on, and I simply can't wait for it to come out. I think you can tell. I'll be there.
So wait a minute.
I'll be there.
The casting of Blake Lively, though you don't support it, is not stopping you from seeing the movie. So is it really a mistake that they cast Blake Lively?
No. I'll be there, but I'll be mad, okay? I'll be mad.
You got your money already.
I'll watch like this.
I'm like, no, I agree. I understand why people would get mad about that. Like, I think Blake Lively, if I'm not mistaken, is also a producer. So I feel like
she is. Yeah.
She put herself in the movie.
Yeah,
Along with her money.
This is a Blake Lively passion project. But also, what did it really well, I think, is Normal People, which is also a book adaptation.
Yeah. Yes.
Sally Rooney's Normal People, and Paul Mescal and Daisy, who are here, just were so perfect for the role. Like, the characters especially matter. There's gonna be some level of cutting from a book to a screen adaptation always.
Yes, yeah.
But there are some really core elements that do matter, I think, to the story. So yeah, I get it,
I think we have to let go, because I think at the end of the day, we've seen this with so many Disney films, for example, and it's like, it's a cartoon, it's a kid's story. The character doesn't have to look exactly the way it's written. It's fiction. Use your imagination for that. And I think of so many of superheroes, whether it was, Michael Keaton, people are like, oh, he's a terrible Batman.
Yes.
Or Ben Affleck, he was a terrible Batman. There was Robert Pattinson, and I haven't seen his Batman film, but my husband saw it and said, that might be my favorite Batman. And people were like, Robert Pattinson. So, I think we have to realize, if you're a fan of the book can live alone in your heart and your mind, but then the experience is going to be... I haven't read the book, so maybe we can go together, Jax.
Okay.
Because I haven't read the book and I don't have the same attachment, but the film should be able to stand alone, so we'll go together and...
Take me now, hold my hand.
Yeah.
I think that all this helps anyway. As I was saying, it hasn't deterred you from seeing the movie, but debate also helps stir up momentum.
Yeah.
Now they haven't had to spend $1 on marketing yet for this movie, and Book Talk has already elevated it, and we're gonna have the same debates. I disagree with you. I think Ben Affleck is probably the best Batman. Robert Pattinson's gloomy Batman, right? This will go on, and these debates help the IP. These debates help the project. Yeah, I don't even know if we can be friends anymore. I don't even know. I really enjoyed Ben
I'm going to catch my breath on the next break. Hey, Riley, great to see you. Please come by anytime. I love you here.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.